Kapow! Just like that. It's the final Fish Pod TV of the year, everybody. Jay Smith here with my buddy Paul Fleming.
What's happening, everyone?
This is Fish Pod TV. With the last one of the year, we're going out with a game show.
Absolutely.
We are looking for...
Going out with a bang.
Going out with a bang. We got Bobby Carroll. We got some guys from the Reeling Freedom. And we got Manuel.
Arnie,
Jake.
Manuel and
Freitas, and Bobby Carroll.
Unfortunately, Ron was supposed to be here. He got the funk. He couldn't be here.
I know. Now too.
So, in the true spirit of everything, Bobby Carroll is actually going to be playing for Ron. So Ron's still going to get his prizes if he wins.
And then you couldn't got a better ringer, Ron.
I'm telling you, that's true. That's for sure. That's for sure.
We're teaming up the Arnie and Jake with one with Bobby and one with Manuel, and we're gonna do a big game show tonight. In the meantime, here real quick, we're gonna do our business, run through our sponsors.
All right, Fish Pod TV is brought to you by Coastal Wealth. Go to mycoastalwealth.com.
Get your financial future together.
Get it. Danco Pliers, dancopliers.com. Get over there and get yourself a
real pair of pliers.
A real pair of pliers.
Quit messing around with that junk you got. Some vice grips or something. Come on.
No vice grips. Plumber's wrenches. No, got to get rid of them. We are also brought to you by Angler Armory. AnglerArmory.com. Go over there, get your $65 membership. They've got a ton of stuff. Ton of stuff going on this year. Things going all the way up to coast of North Carolina. I pulled a U. We got Atlas Tracks at atlastracksusa.com. Get over to Atlas Tracks. Those trackers are unbelievable. Got to get yourself one of those. We are also brought to you by GoPuck. GoPuck.com.
Keep your stuff powered up.
Power them up. Central Marine and Yamaha at centralmarineservice.com and YamahaOutboards.com. Make sure you get over to Central Marine. If you service your Yamaha, go ahead, Jason. Knock him out.
Get to look at the Skeeter, the Parker, the Cobia, or a fancy World Cat.
Nice. Well done, brother. Well done.
Rolls off the top.
Rolls off it. Yeah, the last show of the year. Gel-Lux. We are also brought to you by Gel-Lux, gellux.com. Get over there, get your dock, get your boat, get them all jamming and partying like this one here. We are also brought to you by Gills Performance Fishing Gear, gills-gear.com. We want to thank them, too, because they donated to our prizes tonight. Get yourself over to gills-gear.com. And last but not least, greenproflorida.com for your residential and commercial needs. greenproflorida.com.
All right, well, we kind of rushed through those to get to the good stuff.
Good stuff.
We got to get out here and get our introductions done with these guys and get on to the games. We got a little bit of news there at the end, and then I think that's it, right? We're going to go
I think so. What do you say we go out and join them?
All right, we're going to go out there and go.
All right.
Let's do this. All right. What's up, guys? Can you hear me all right? All right, it's going to be hard doing this. I know you can't see me, so I'll do my best just to describe. I'll describe how great I look while I do this.
It's probably better off they can't see you. Just
I still smell them, though. I still smell them.
All right, let's go down the line here and meet everybody. Everybody knows Bobby Carroll. He's been on here about 1 million times now.
Hey, this was not my fault.
Like 1 million times in the last 3 weeks.
I know.
We've got, right here, we got Arnie Walker. We've got Jake Bodine.
Yep.
Bodine. And we got Manuel Freitas. Freitas, right? Fortes. Sorry, man. All right, so we got Manuel is on our Facebook page. Every time we are live, he's there. He's supported us from the beginning. And so we invited him to come on tonight. Ron Street was going to come in tonight, but he has got the flu or some kind of Ebola or something. I'm not really sure. But we told him to keep his Ebola at home, and then Bobby's going to fill in for him.
I hope I don't mess it up for him.
Now, Jake and Arnie, you guys are going out with the Reeling Freedom guys this weekend, correct? Are you guys going to go do some fishing?
Oh, yeah.
Have you guys are fishermen, yes?
Not deep water, but
sort of anyway.
Yeah.
What Jake, where did you get your start fishing? What was your first time fishing?
Laughlin, Nevada.
Yeah?
Yeah, I started fishing there when I was a little kid.
What do you guys catch up there?
Catfish, little. I mean, I was young at the time, didn't catch much.
Yeah.
Threw it out there, but didn't really get started till I got to Hinesville, Georgia.
Okay.
Little Whiskey, Georgia, by the way, at the Altamaha. catfishing, bass, anything out there. So.
Nice. And you're in the service right now?
Yes, I am.
Where do you serve?
I'm in the Army in Fort Stewart, Georgia.
Very good. Very cool. All right, now we got Arnie Walker. Where did you get your start fishing?
Kansas, southeast Kansas.
Yeah, what do you guys fish for up there?
Catfish, little noodling.
Yeah, little noodling. Oh, man.
Nice. A little bit.
But, being in the Army, moved to Georgia, got into some saltwater stuff, Atlantic black tips, some other stuff, stingray, whatever.
Nice.
Whatever I can get on a hook.
So you're not foreign to the saltwater. This is going to be your first time out on the salt day? Yeah?
Oh, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, you guys are going to have a great time. And this is the perfect time of year, too. The fish are biting. It's going to be a blast.
I'm excited. Can't wait.
Manuel, where did you get your start at fishing, bud?
Sunlight Cove off of 4th Street. It's the backyard of
hometown boy. All right.
Backyard of Wheaton Island.
Like me here. All right. And you started that when you were a kid around here, or did you?
I grew up there.
Yeah, that's how
First
I was.
boat at 15.
Oh, well, we were lucky if we had a canoe at 15. Nice, man. How about you, Bobby? I never asked you. When did you get your start fishing?
Probably when I was about 1.5 years old in my dad's backyard.
Oh, nice.
So that's how it started. Went from bass fishing, and then probably about 4 years old, he started taking me offshore and stuff like that. So it just went on from there, and it converted over. So.
Very good. And now you're a full-time captain.
Not there yet.
Almost a full-time captain.
I will tell you though, the man knows his stuff.
You guys just went out.
I did manage to sneak out just the other day with my dad. It was kind of a last-minute thing, and
8 o'clock text.
8 o'clock text at night, and man, we pulled a half day. It was late in the afternoon, not even a half day. Late in the afternoon, man, we slayed him. I caught 3 redfish. My dad caught 4. We even caught some mullet. By the mouth.
That's how thick the mullet were.
I'm telling. Yeah, but Bobby, you caught one by the mouth. In the mouth. Hook in the mouth.
In the mouth.
I've heard of people catching them with earthworms. Have you ever heard of that?
I
was just reading an article today about somebody catching mullet with earthworms.
I don't try for them. I can promise you that.
Okay. Yeah.
It happened 2 or 3 times out there.
Yeah, a couple.
Then, then we had that awesome sunset bite on top of it.
That was great. And then we talk about funny. Bobby, second to last cast, he throws this thing out and the water explodes. We think it's a monster snook.
It was that loud of a hit.
And Bobby goes, "Oh, this is it. And I'm going, "Oh, this is a fishing report time."
On the fly.
And I put him right on the spot for that fishing report. So you guys will get to see that.
So the fishing report tonight will be what my mind is thinking as I'm reeling in a fish on the fly. There's no script. There's nothing.
That's awesome. Well, we got a lot of big things coming up. This is the last show of the year for FishPod TV. And after today, we are going to be moving to Saturday mornings, 8 to 9 on 1040 a.m. every Saturday morning. Bobby's going to be doing a lot of our fishing reports there, so we're real excited about that. So we wanted to do a bigger show tonight. Paul got the call from Paul, the other Paul Gage from Reeling Freedom, and said these guys were in town, so we brought them in, and hopefully have a good time tonight with all this stuff.
They had no idea they were going to be on the show until about 20 minutes before they got here.
Way to put them on the spot there, Paul.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So he kept the nerves down that way.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
it's all at once,
there's
right?
nothing to be nervous about. It's all love here, man. It's all good. Real quick before we get into the game, for those of you who haven't been paying attention to Facebook, our producer and Max and I, have a little contest going on called the Rock Off, and what it is over the next 9 weeks. Well, actually, we're 3 weeks into it, maybe even 3.5, 4, whatever.
3.5, 4 weeks, something like that.
To see who can lose the most body fat. And now there's been a bit of a video war on our Facebook page. It's been back and forth. I put out a little motivational video for Max, and he kind of lashed out at me a little bit, and so I had a video that I made, and I reacted to him as well, and so things are going on. But in Max's video, he showed he had this really nice CrossFit gym that he made at his house there, and you got to get that money somehow. Yep. You know what? You don't, that money, that equipment just doesn't come out of the thin air. So. I have a mole in the Torbachkin camp there, and they sent me a picture of what Max has been moonlighting doing here to make his money.
Oh, that's great.
So Max has been out there just moving and shaking to afford all that equipment there, man.
Is that the cardio right
So,
there?
Oh man, I got Max in my ear where he goes, nice.
All right, I won't subject you to that anymore. There, we'll probably have to glance over that one more time when I go to the next question and
You probably
stuff.
just lost some viewers.
I almost put me in the other role there. What's his face there? Roadhouse.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
All right. So, anyways,
actually, if you watch that that retaliation video, Jason, how do you spell perseverance?
I love that word. I had a hard time spelling it that day. That's all right though. It's
that
not
was
even that
great.
hard of a word.
It really isn't. That's all right. But I couldn't spell it. That's okay.
All right, guys. We're gonna go ahead and get into this game here. I got a couple of games. We're gonna start off with. I've been really into the history of fishing a lot lately, so I've been looking online at a lot of different things. And so the first game we're going to play here is a game that we usually play. It's the IGFA Guess the Weight game, but I actually have pictures this time.
Nice.
You guys actually get to see pictures of the fish. It's Price is Right rules. You want to get as close to the weight without going over. Okay, and yes, you can do 1 pound over somebody else's if you want. If you want to be that guy, all's fair, you know.
All right, so we should probably tell them how this is working.
Yeah.
So
Go
we've got 4 guys at the table here, and we've got Manuel and Jake sitting next to each other. They are teamed up together, and we've got Arnie and Bobby are teamed up together. Obviously, Bobby is filling in for Ron. Now, I've been trolling through our Facebook page. I've got a couple of Facebook fans that we're going to attach to these teams, and these teams are going to be playing for some of our Facebook fans, some of you viewers out there. So let's go in and let's say that Manuel and Jake, you are going to be playing for George Frazier.
Okay.
All right. And Bobby and Arnie are going to be playing for, let's see here.
I thought you had this all worked out.
I didn't. I lost it. I lost him. He's there.
It's random.
Hector Collin.
Very good.
All right.
So Hector and who? Who's the other one?
Hector and George.
And George. Hector
Yep.
and George.
George.
Hey, be on board there, guys. Pay attention because these guys might have to go to you for an answer here. We never know.
I
You
definitely
never
will.
know. All right, so just so we all know what's going on, we got a guess the weight game, and then after that we got a guess the price game with some old lures and stuff like that. And then after that, don't worry about it. If you guys are losing when it comes to the trivia part, we still have, in the end, we have the casting game. Now, the casting game looks a little different because the original casting game got busted up. So we're using buckets for the casting game tonight. But no matter what, no matter how far behind you are in the points for the trivia game, you can always make up for it with your casting skills over there at the buckets. So don't panic.
I didn't get to bring my own rods.
Hey, buddy, you're
That's
working
all right.
You can't just let a
Talk
complete
about a
ringer come in here.
disadvantage,
No?
you know? Yeah.
All right.
At least you knew about this.
All right.
I didn't know about that.
All right, our first game is going to be the best guess the weight game. This is IGFA weights with pictures here. So our first one. I know.
Guess the weight on that one.
Guess the weight.
Anyway,
All right, our first one is an alligator gar. This was caught in Rio Grande, Texas. Let's go ahead and get Manuel with the first guess of a weight on this.
160.
God, sorry about that.
I was gonna say that fish is a little more than 160.
That's going to be the running joke tonight. So what do we got? 160?
Yes, sir.
All right, 160 from Manuel. Jake, what you got?
we'll go with 200.
Oh, wait, you know what? I got to get them to do a consensus together, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to work
Oh, wait.
together.
My bad. Yeah, you guys should work together on that. Let's do over. Do over. Sorry, I'm not used to having 4 contestants.
Say about 190.
Yeah, it's a solid fish.
It's a solid. Yeah, it's solid.
190? 190 sounds good to me.
190.
All right, 190 for you guys. Bobby and Arnie, what do you guys think?
I'm thinking more like 240 because of width. The width.
Yeah, it's
Because that's over. That's probably about a 6-foot dude. I'm gonna say.
Hey, real quick, while we're deliberating on this, can we all agree that that guy, if there's any unsolved murders in his town, they should totally look for that guy right there.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
He looks like he wants to
It's
wear that
wide.
garb.
Yeah, I would say.
wear it as a jacket.
230.
How about
225,
we'll go
230.
230.
Doing 230 for you guys. We got any guesses from Facebook out
we
there?
do. We've got 215, 232, 195, and 120.
These are all good guesses, but the total weight of this alligator gar. Whoa, hey,
That's not an
sorry,
alligator.
that's not a gar. I'm gonna just put that there, right there.
Yeah. Arrows.
It
are
was
good.
the total weight was 279 pounds.
Wow.
279. That's a big gar.
Yeah, that is huge. That's probably why he's looking at it like a psycho. He might be a little
It's
scared.
All right,
so
so-
wide too.
So
yeah.
that's
that's
one
fat.
for
We got A and B. They're
Arnie.
gonna
Yep,
be B.
one for Arnie and Bobby.
slash Ron.
Slash Ron.
Slash Ron.
Bobby slash Ron.
Yep.
All right, so that's the first one. That was caught in Rio Grande, Texas in 1951. And obviously in the 50s, fashion was not a big deal.
That looks great. That looks great.
All right, we're going to move on to our next one here. Next one is a Goliath grouper. This was caught in Fernandina Beach, Florida, May 20th, 1961 by Lynn Joyner. Why is Lynn not in the picture? They got her to take the picture?
The boys needed the credit.
That's how it was back in the day,
I'm
though.
telling
You
you.
just get that camera over there. We can't let them know. All right, we'll go with Bobby first. You guys, what's your team think on this one?
Definitely over 1,000.
Yeah, I've seen this before, and I would say
I'm
Like,
thinking 12-ish.
12. Yeah,
You cool with 12?
yeah, I'm cool
We'll
with
go 12. We'll go 1,200.
All right, you guys are going 12.
1,200
I
there.
don't go that high.
What's our other team's thinking?
Sitting at 700, 800. I think was
Yeah.
the record.
So what are you guys going?
750.
750.
So they're going
750?
750.
All right, before we let anybody else guess, both teams went over, so why don't you guys start over?
Oh, okay.
Bobby, you guys
right.
try again.
All right, we'll go.
Remember, they just said 750.
It means y'all can go up.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, okay. I'm not a scout. I'm good. So, yeah, we'll say solid 6.
6.
Okay, you guys we got 6 for
All right,
team
so those are kids. We're gonna go with that. All right.
Oh, here we
Narrow
go.
it down. I'm gonna say like 450.
What's that got to do with kids? Are
Because
you like
they're
adding
not
up their
half the
weight?
site.
You're
He-
trying
Like,
to
it's not like
size
the
it in there?
That means as long
6'5"
as
dude.
if they went over and we didn't go over, we could automatically win.
Yeah. So, what, 400? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, so we got 6, and then we got
4?
4.
We'll go
4.
4.
All right, we got 6 and 4. What do we got on Facebook?
And we've got 550, 420, 551. We did have 1,000, 775, 800, 934, 500.
all over the place.
Hey.
They're all over the place.
All over.
All right, this Goliath grouper caught in the 60s by Lynn Joyner, who didn't get to be in her own picture,
Wow.
was 680 pounds.
We're getting it.
Yep.
All right, that's
680.
Guys, keep in mind, don't shine your wagon yet. There's the casting game at the end can go not your way really fast. So, all right.
There's no cats in here to break my string, right?
Inside joke on that. These kids all look like they're from The Outsiders. You ever see that movie?
It's the Lost Boys.
The Lost Boys.
The Lost Boys. All right, moving on to the next fish. Boom. This bluefin tuna caught in Nova Scotia in October 26, 79. 79 and it's a black and white? What are we talking about here?
Hey.
Really?
Cheap camera.
I got some terrible pictures of me like in some really short shorts and high socks with a bowl haircut. Like 8 years old at that year. Come on.
Is that your
And we haven't shared those yet.
Oh, those will come out. All right, so it's a bluefin tuna, and clearly that is twice the size of that dude right there. So he looks like he just came off of a truck stop or something.
He's had a couple beers,
Grabbed a
it looks
fishing
like.
pole. Yeah, he did. He had him a couple Lowenbrows, grabbed that pole, got out there and got him a tuna. Dadgummit. All right, we'll go with Manuel's team this time. Let's go. We'll see what you guys got for this one.
What are you thinking?
11.
I was thinking 12. 12?
All right, so we're going with 12?
1,200.
All right, 12 for these guys. Let's go. Let's Bobby and Arnie. What are we talking?
How about an even 1,000 just to stay
Yeah,
under them?
I would say so.
1,000.
Yeah.
We'll go with 1,000.
1,000.
What's Facebook say?
All right, Facebook showing 1089, 1,000, 1225, 1250, 1475. $13.50.
Who said 14?
Eric McMillan said $14.75.
Eric was the closest out of everybody. This bluefin tuna caught in Nova Scotia was $14.96.
All right, so
Go, Jake.
Manuel and Jake on the board.
On the board.
Played it safe on that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
We need to not do that anymore.
No, we'll get it. We'll figure
And
it out.
I'm gonna tell you, Eric guessed that from. He's a Wisconsin boy. They don't even have those over there.
This guy looks surprised, doesn't he?
sees him
He
in
looks
the-
like he's
He is.
surprised that he even caught this thing. Can you believe it, man? I was just out back on the dock there at the big old pole, man. Brought this tuna. Look at this sucker right here. All right.
Man, caught that on a beanie weenie.
I know he did, right? All right, we're moving. This is one of my favorite ones that I found today because I laughed immediately when I saw the guy. Oh, boom. This is a picture from 1915. And here's the catch. This guy is a doctor. This is Dr. J.W. Cook. Now imagine you're in for your checkup and old Dr. Cookwum's walking up in his waders there or whatever that is.
I'm wondering if
Smells like catfish.
I wonder if the good doctor wears that leather pilot helmet as well.
I don't know, man. And did nobody smile? Nobody was happy back then at all.
I
You
can
catch
see-
a big fish like that, anybody would be smiling right now. Look at this big old fish.
Oh
I
yeah,
caught.
yeah.
This is probably a little one to him. He's like, yeah, whatever.
But you can see why your life expectancy was like 35.
Yeah, exactly. Big pipe hanging out of your mouth. Just manhandling a brook trout. All right, so this is a brook trout. It was caught in I don't know, Nipigon River.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, one of
Nipigon,
those.
yeah.
It's a river in Ontario, Canada.
Somewhere up there.
July 21st, 1915. Who did I do last time? All right, Bobby, it's your team's first this time.
Well, what do you think?
I mean, it's a trout.
You can only see half of it, so
Yeah.
it's kind of a hard picture.
You
But
know.
I'm comparing it to like a redfish size, so I'm looking at it right now. So I was thinking around maybe the 8 pound.
That low?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I was thinking. More
Arnie,
like
what are you
15.
thinking?
I was thinking more like 15. You can only see half of it, so if you judge it by that,
You're missing a quarter of it.
well, yeah.
So you want to go 10?
Yeah, let's do. We'll do 10.
okay, we're gonna do 10 for Bobby and Arnie's team. What we got for Jake and Manuel?
I'd say above that.
Yeah.
That's record speckled trout's like 17 pounds, and that's bigger. So
I'd say go 15.
15.
We'll go 15.
Okay, so we got 15 and what was it? 10 over here. What do we got on Facebook?
We got 15.95, 17,
Technical.
Really
8,
to the top.
18, 12,
Somebody's
another
using
12,
Who's on Google?
25, 29.
All right, well, we had a few people come close. One team here went over.
Oh.
So the total poundage for that brook trout was 14 pounds, 8 ounces. So Bobby's team has another one on the board.
Close.
Played it safe on that.
Hey,
That was close.
Well, when he said 15, I was like, oh, he's going to go just over.
Were you squealing in your
Should
head?
have said 14.
Man, I cannot believe this guy's clothing right here. Look at he's got
just
the
bad.
pants are jacked up into the crotch like
If he's
the
a-
beanies are over the weenies. I don't know.
Hey, that's the thing, though. I mean, if he was one of them,
I don't know,
if he was
man.
one of
This
them
is
doctors
horrible.
that does those prostate
Got,
things, he the
got a
sun.
pipe in his mouth.
Can you imagine being a woman back then? He's cut. This guy's courting you. Hey, baby, I got a brook trout and some pants.
Hey, he kind of looks like your brother, though.
We might have found Max's great grandpappy.
All the way up in Ontario.
Hey, he crossed over that bridge. All right, here we go. Next one. This is the last of the guess the weight game right here. Last one for the guess the weight.
Oh, sturdy.
All right, we got a white sturgeon that was caught in Benicia, California, July 9th, 1983 by Joey Pilata. Old Joey there in a wife beater and jeans. That's all you needed back then.
Hey, Joey.
You don't
Wife
need all the
beater
gear.
jeans.
You don't need all this gear you got nowadays. Look at all these fancy clothes Bobby's wearing. He's got all this gear
Sweatshirt
stuff.
on.
You get you a wife beater, a big belt buckle, and some jeans, and you're ready to go, son.
Now the question is, does he have flip flops on the bottom there?
Hell yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, it's California. It might. You don't know.
He's probably barefoot. He's barefoot.
All right. Who's up first this time?
Vinny
Who
Bag
goes
of
first?
Donuts.
Manuel, and Jake.
All right. Let's hear what you guys got for this white sturgeon.
All right, I've been going over, so I'm gonna go with you on this one.
I'm gonna put it in your hands.
No pressure, Manuel.
No pressure.
It's on you.
Say 135.
135. Are you sure? You sure you want to go with that? Because old Joey there probably weighs about $140. So I'm just saying.
I would at least go 260. I mean, it's almost twice his height. Grown man.
Sturgeon get pretty big.
Let's go 175 though.
I mean, that wife beater alone is 2 pounds. So.
Let's say 175.
All right.
175.
All right. Your team is saying 175. Bobby and Arnie, what do you got?
How about a safe 250?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's a deuce and a half right there.
250.
Yeah.
We've got some pretty good guesses going on here. We've got 295, 469, 420, 417, 380, 389, 255.
Yeah, it could be.
You gotta play it safe.
All right. A lot of good guesses. This white sturgeon was 468 pounds.
Wow.
460. He could have ate Joey for that matter. And
That would have been a snack.
all right. Well, that was a good round of Guess the Weight. That was all the stuff is from the IGFA. You can go to the IGFA website and look up all these weights for these. I probably shouldn't tell anybody. They're all going to cheat from now on.
That's it. What's our tally?
So far, we got Bobby's team in the lead with 3 points.
Bobby /Ron.
Slash
Arnie.
You gotta add that.
The Baba Ron Arnie team. Jake and Arnie got 1 point here. Like I said, don't worry. At the end, you can redeem yourself. It is possible. All right, that was a fun Guess the Weight game. Like I said, I've been getting into the history of things. I love the history of fishing. I like finding out how people started. Like me, I started fishing a little later. I mean, I fished a little bit when I was a kid, with bluegill, stuff like that. But I didn't really get serious about my fishing until I was about, I don't know, probably 20 years old, really. It was a little late for me. I always feel like I'm at a deficit, but I love hearing everybody's stories of how they came about. And I've been lucky enough with this show here. We've ran into people that have been in this area and involved in like the king fishing tournaments for 30 years. And this we had the guys from Barracuda Nets that were here, and his company has been around for 100 years.
100 years, yeah.
And it's just really cool to go back and see some of this old stuff. So I went and I was looking through the internet at some of the old lures and how much they're worth. And I was trying to find out how much you would pay for them back then. I was having a tough time with it. Hopefully I can find some of that stuff later.
Is it like the duck decoys? Like if they were used, they were worth more?
Well, God, there's one lure in here. We'll show it to you later. It wasn't even a good lure.
We'll show it to you later. We'll just have to guess and find out.
Yeah, so, all right. Now, I will start off by saying this. When you think that a lure is expensive, I want you to times that by 10 because these things are worth an incredible amount of money. Like, you would never guess how much money some of these lures are worth, okay?
All right.
All right, so we're going to start off with the first one here.
Gotta get all serious now.
This one is called the Hedon Dowagiac Expert. It was invented by a beekeeper named James Hedon, something like that. Hedon.
Say beekeeper?
Beekeeper, yes.
All right, just make sure I heard that right.
Now, the box alone for this, if you have the cardboard box alone, is worth $1,000 for this lure. Okay? So, let's go ahead and start guessing on how much the Hedon Dowagiac Expert went for.
And just think insane.
Yeah. Like
just we're going to give you that insane.
Who goes first?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize. Who went first last time? New game.
Let's start on the other.
New game. The leaders are going to go first. Bobby and Arnie go first on this one.
Insane. 12 grand.
I was going to say more than that.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm going to say. I'm thinking like 18.
18? I have no idea. I'm out of my league on that.
Let's go 18,000.
18.
18,000.
Okay, we got 18 from Bobby's team. Jake and Manuel, what do you think?
I was thinking 19.
Someone's
We'll go that
always
one to be
going
safe.
Go
over.
19. Oh, well.
Nothing. I was just
Sinking sand.
cold out here tonight.
They're playing that Price is Right on. So yeah.
Do 1801.
Oh.
That Price is Right.
Oh, it's gonna get like that.
1801.
We can play that game.
Okay. All right.
We will.
All right. What's Facebook say?
We've got a couple. We've got a 3,000, 50K.
All right.
10,000,
You go
5,000,
first. You go first next,
15,
dude.
another 15, 8,000.
All right. Well, Facebook has done better than both of our teams here because they both went over. Start over, guys. Try again.
Went over.
Try.
I will say this. Say this.
You're close.
You didn't go over by a lot.
Yeah, you're close.
All right.
12-5.
I'd go a little more than that.
You think so?
Yeah. I'd go like 14-5.
We started. Okay. We'll do 14-12.
I'll go 14-5.
Okay. 14.
14-5.
14-5 for Bobby's.
15.
You guys going with 15?
15.
All right.
All right.
We'll turn the favor back.
This Hedon Dowagiac expert went for $17,600.
You guys were close in the beginning. Just a little over.
17.
This is the cheapest.
17,000.
This is the cheapest one I'm going to show you tonight.
I don't think that's. I don't
Okay.
think
I'm
I don't
walking
think that's
away.
sold at Walmart.
All right, guys. Good guesses
All
on
right,
that
so
one.
tally up another one
Yep,
for.
we got Manuel and Jake coming back. They got two.
Just remember how they did it.
Bobby and
yeah.
Arnie
Oh, no, I'm
have
with you.
3 points
We
right
did
now.
do that.
Like,
Moving on to the next one.
Just remember how you did us dirty on that one.
All right, the next one is a Shakespeare muscle lunge minnow.
Musky lunge. It's a musky.
There's 2 L's.
Oh, I guess it is muscle lunge. Interesting.
You
Muscle
want to
lunge.
read this? You want my job now too? Is that it?
No. I can't possibly suck that bad.
The Shakespeare muscle lunge minnow
How was that
is
again?
believed to be the earliest of its kind. Another lure designed and produced in Michigan, the Shakespeare, whatever that word is, minnow,
Shakespeare.
is part of a legacy that lure maker William Shakespeare Jr. left behind. All right, let's start with the guessings.
Hey, listen, man, just keep at that. That's good perseverance.
Thank you. P.E. No. All right.
We'll be here forever, guys. Go ahead and take a guess.
All right, you said that the last one was
The cheapest.
The cheapest.
Yes.
Oh.
All right, so Manuel and Jake, you guys are up first.
22.
I'm guessing at 18.
There's a couple of good guesses already on Facebook here.
Yeah. There's people looking it up right now.
Right?
Yeah. That's why they told us to put our phones away.
Right.
that's it. That's it.
You think 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do 18.
All right, we got 18 on the board. What do you guys think, Arnie and Bobby?
We do owe them.
Yeah, we do owe them.
So,
I mean,
how about 19?
we go 19.
19.
Yeah. it
Okay, we
was-
got 18, 19. Who's closest on Facebook?
Let's see, we got a 22,000.
Are we even now?
Yeah,
Are we
we're
even
A
now?
24,000, which went, I think, yeah, that's.
If you
So
win,
22
There's some good guesses
There's
on
some
Facebook.
22,000, 21.
backfired.
There's some really good close guesses. Some people went over here. But this time, we got one of our teams got it pretty good. The Shakespeare musky lunge, whatever minnow, is $23,100.
That thing's expensive.
All right, we're even now. No more
Yeah.
prices right now. That's all we had to do.
It worked out because I was actually thinking 22, but you
Yeah.
know, we'd have.
All right, we got a 4-2. Bobby and Arnie in the lead with 4-2 right now. We're going to go ahead and move to the next one here. Okay, this is the one I was talking about earlier. This one is, okay. I didn't know I was going to have to read this.
I can't even weed.
Chuatwaga?
Today,
Chat-
Junior.
Chattawooga minnow.
Chattanooga.
Whatever. It's
Some minnow.
it's Indian name for doesn't catch fish. And it was made by Cranston Smith of New York in 1908. Now this lure was not received very well because it didn't catch fish. So they only made a few, and now that's why this is one of the most sought after lures that is out there. If you find one of these, it's because somebody saved it from the junkyard. All right, so we're just gonna call it the sea minnow. How's that? We'll
sea
just
minnow.
shorten
Yes.
that name up a little bit. All right, guys, this is definitely more expensive than the last lure here. Just to help you guys out a little bit with this one. Go ahead. Let's go with Bobby and Arnie this time.
Ron Trade actually says Bobby Ron.
Bobby Ron.
Go on, Bobby Ron.
28.
Yeah, I was thinking 28.5.
Well, how about we do
Just be
20?
stupid.
How about we do 27.5?
All right,
Just to be safe.
it's fine. 27.5.
Deduct 1,000 if we're thinking it, just
Yeah.
to be safe.
All right, 27.5.
27.5.
Manuel and Jake, what do you think?
Not good at price and rice. Price is right, you. But I was thinking 30. Like
30, 32, yeah.
so 30.
We're gonna go with
We'll
30.
go with 30.
30,000.
All
Okay.
right. What do we got for Facebook?
We've got 27,450, 37,000, 31,000, 30,000, 28,000. We had a 40,000 and a 55.
There's a lot of good guesses, except for that 55.
Way out there.
All right, the sea minnow from Cranston Smith from 1908 went for $37,400. $37,000 for that
Catch
thing.
fish?
For that.
And it doesn't catch
It doesn't
fish.
catch fish.
It must be the lure that you throw.
What, you didn't see my initials on the tail, man? Come
Yeah,
on.
there they are, right there.
All right, well that I don't know. I don't know how that came to be. Like who would have ever known? You could just make the worst lure ever
And still make
and just make like
$37,000 for
three.
them.
You can make
Yeah.
3 of them, and then someday they'd be worth $37,000.
Yeah, but
All right, so
the
that
vet-
puts that closes the gap up a little bit.
Yep. So we got the score is 4-3. Bobby Ron and Arnie's team
Bobby Ron.
is in the lead right now. All right. This was an interesting one here that I found. Let's move up to the next one. This is an unidentified first American wooden minnow. It is listed as the single most historic and important wooden minnow to ever come to auction. Let's see here. So somebody found it in Ohio. I don't want to read the rest here. That's a lot. So, all right, let's go ahead. Who did we start with? We started with Bobby last time. All right, so Manuel and Jake, what do you guys got for this one? This is pretty expensive.
Yeah, they're going up.
Each one goes up a bit.
A whomp 50 grand.
Yeah, we'll go 50.
Okay, we got a 50. We got from Bobby
I was
Ron.
going to say like 46.
Yeah, I was thinking 45, 46. So
Let's go 40.
We do 46.
Or 45, 50, meet in the middle.
I mean, what's it gonna hurt?
Oh,
You
46,
mean middle?
46.
46. Yeah, I mean, we're either over or we're not.
Both teams went over. Try again.
Oh,
Well, that's all right.
hey.
40.
You could hear a pin drop out here.
All right.
Hey, wheels are turning.
40.
There's
Yeah, we'll
smoke
do
coming out
40.
my ears yet?
All right, we got 40 for Manuel and Jake.
Oh, so
Bobby Ron.
46 is too high.
Yeah.
How about we cut it at 43? Because the other one was 37, so this was a little more.
Yeah, we'll do that.
We'll do 43.
We'll do 43.
All right.
All right, so
What do
we've
we got on
got, let's see, we've got a 55, a 47, 38.5, 42,005, 37.5, 52.5.
All right, well, there was a lot of people that went over because the unidentified first American wooden minnow went for $42,560.
Tied the board.
What's killing me is the 560. Like somebody angled up on $60 somehow and got the lure in there.
All right, so it's 4-4 now.
4-4, evened up. Man, this casting game is gonna be interesting.
This is
in
going to
here.
get real interesting here.
All right. Let's see. Next lure. This is the last one. This is the giant Haskell minnow. It was made by Cranston Smith of New York in 1908.
Yeah.
All I can say is anybody buying this has got way too much money.
This was also another lure that was not well received. It did not catch fish. I would like to say there was probably somebody that didn't fish it very well because that looks a lot like a fish.
You know what it looks like? It looks like those gold charms they sell in the mall. For
It
each-
does, doesn't it? It does.
Cut that hook off and you're good.
That's
It's actually not the
hilarious.
most expensive one either.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is going to be the most expensive one of the day, and when I say it is considerably more expensive than the last ones, considerably more expensive than the last ones, guys. We're going to start off with Bobby Ron and Arnie here on this last one.
So the last one
Bobby
was
Ron.
$42.50, so
considerably.
Yeah, but you know, looking at those guys, considerably could be $1.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know,
50.
like I was thinking higher than that, but what about like 52.5?
I'm down with that.
Yeah,
52.5.
52.5 for these guys. Manuel and Jake, what are we talking here?
So 60 plus.
Yeah. I was going with 60.
You're going to go with 60? All right, that's good. Facebook?
49,500, 56,000, 55,000, 53, 56, 60, 69, 9.
All right, a lot of good guesses. Nobody got even close. The giant Haskell minnow from Cranston Smith from 1908 went for $101,200. Once you get over $101,000, do you even go in hundreds anymore? You're really auctioning out $100 now at that point.
I told you that thing was made out of gold.
Yeah, right.
It's actually not the most expensive either.
No, it's not. There was that one we had on.
$1 million.
It doesn't say what it's made from.
Gold and platinum.
Yeah, and then there was that one there was that one that we had on the show one time that had all the diamonds and the
was
rubies.
bedazzled.
That thing was crazy.
I think this one
Yeah,
was
that
made
was like
from
$1 million.
some garbage and broken dreams because it didn't catch any fish. So. All right, everybody. That was the trivia portion of the game here. We're going to go ahead and work our way over to the buckets and do our casting game for the night.
While we're doing that, we've got a fishing report from Bobby Carroll.
Thank you, Paul. I was going to say that.
On the fly.
On the fly.
This is Bobby's fishing report on the fly. We'll go ahead and run that and move on over.
You're good.
What's going on, everybody? Captain Bobby Carroll with the Florida Fishing Experience. Today we're going to be talking about tides over time. Make sure you focus on your tides rather than your time. Everybody's wanting that first in the morning bite. We're focusing on right now tide over that time, because if you don't have the water, you're not going to get to your favorite spots that you want to fish. Whoa! If you don't have the water, you're not going to get to your favorite spots to fish. So what I suggest doing is just more or less looking at your tide charts, getting your highest tide possible, and going and hitting your back creeks. Right now, we just caught a, what would you say, 23, 24-inch redfish on the back creeks at the highest tide, okay? And when I'm talking about we're throwing artificial now, when you're throwing the artificial, you want more technique over the live bait. You can cover more ground with your artificials once you get your technique down. The snook bite we really haven't targeted because, like I said, with the colder water, you don't want to target snook in cold water. The trout have been grouping up in numbers. That's a pretty fish. The trout have been grouping up in numbers, anywhere from 18 to 22, 23 inches. Your offshore bite, the grouper has been on fire. You have anything from 24 inches up to a 32 that we nailed last week offshore. So the bite on the grouper has been plentiful. But you guys are seeing it right now. It's more tide and presentation over time and a live bait. you can cover a lot more ground with your artificial baits than you can a live bait, which will probably help you produce more fish. And I'm going to leave you with this. If you would like to book a charter, call 727-271-3257, and that will be with me, Captain Bobby Carroll of the Florida Fishing Experience. And we want to leave you with this.
Oh, there we go. All right, so the guys are getting themselves set up over here for the bucket challenge. I do want to say thank you to Gills Gear for donating product to us. The guys at Armed Anglers for donating a 2,500 Daiwa BG for our raffle. The Reeling Freedom guys also donated a bunch of shirts and hats to give away. And Captain Bobby Carroll also donated a half-day trip. So I want to say a huge thank you to those guys. We're getting ready to go see who wins. There's two different sections to this casting game. The guys are going to alternate off. So we're going to take it over to them. Jason, it's on you, buddy.
Now, a lot of times people will do terrible in the trivia game and get over here and they try and redeem themselves. We got an evened up score here. So this is anybody's game here at this point. It all comes down to the casting. So the object is stay behind the black line there. You got these are points. 1, 2, and 3. So if you think you can etch out more in the ones and just keep cranking them out, go for that. If you want to go big, though, go big or go home. That's just what Paul always says. Go for the 3. You got 1 minute each. Both guys are going to go at the same time, and then we're going to switch over to the other contestants, and we're going to add the total of your score up at the end. We'll see who wins. All right, we got our timer ready over there, Paul? Yes, we do. All right. Stay behind it. You can cast any way you want. Try not to hook Hans there. He bleeds
Max, can you, there you go.
really bad. All right, are you guys ready over there?
All right, you guys ready?
All right. Ready. Set. Cast.
All right.
All right, we got the overhand from Arnie over here going with the overhand cast. Uh-oh. I think Manuel might have been sabotaged by some poor line setup over there. Paul's working on a fiasco over here. We might have to.
Man, has anybody got anything yet?
I don't know. Is that line doing all right? Hey, does that count? He got it into the other bucket. He got it. I say we give him 2.
All right, let's.
I say we give him 2.
Let's give him 2.
Yeah, man, that's down. We got 1 for Manuel. We got 2 for Arnie.
All right, we're 38 seconds in.
Keep track of those points, Paul. 2 to 1. Come on, Manuel, you got it. Oh, there's a 2.
10
Evened
seconds.
up.
10
Evened
seconds.
up. Uh-oh. Slow down. There we go.
5 seconds.
2, 1. We're going to get one at the buzzer.
Time.
All right, guys.
So who had what now?
It's 2 to 2.
2 to 2.
Yeah, you were supposed to keep
Double
track of
up,
that there,
all right,
partner.
so 2 to 2.
All right, so we got the scores evened up. We got Jake, the trout killer, up here next. We got Bobby, the catfish slayer, over here.
Oh, you had to bring it out.
All right. Are we ready? We got our timer ready?
3, 2, 1.
Cast. Oh, Bobby's getting a little wild there, but he was close. Getting the feel of the rod here. Come on. He's not used to. He's used to those nice poles. We got these kids poles going here right now. Oh! There goes a point for Bobby. 3 to 2 so far. 3 to 2. Come on, Jake, get it out there. Oh, heartbreaker right there off the lip. How much time we got, Paul?
We're 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Let's go. You can't get it in there if you're holding it in your hand. Let's go. Uh-oh. Go.
Jason, what's our score at?
It's 3 to 2 right now. 3 to 2. Bobby's team's up. Bobby Ron. Bobby's going big. Give me some time here,
10
Paul.
10 seconds.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn! Paul, you gave them a jacked up pole, man. That pole is so jacked up. It's really not fair. That was really not fair right here. Jake was a trooper, though. He was a trooper through the... Oh, yeah, when it doesn't count anymore. All right, guys. Hey, thanks a lot for being here tonight and playing. Come in tight. Come in tight with me. Come over here. Come in tight. Right here. We're good right here. Guys, thanks for coming on tonight.
I appreciate it.
I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did, too.
Thank you, sir.
Paul, let's talk about what these guys are getting here tonight.
All right, so Hector and George, the two teams that are the two guys on Facebook that they played for, everybody's walking away a winner tonight. So the guys on Facebook, Hector and George, they've got themselves a Reeling Freedom hat and a shirt from Real Life. And they also get take away a Reeling Freedom shirt as well.
Yeah, I love them Reeling Freedom hats, man. I got mine the other day. So tight. Love it.
Nice. Our buddies over there, Jake and Arnie, they are going to go home with a Gills Gear voucher which is anything they want from the store. So you guys get
there
to go
is
to
so
Gills,
much cool stuff in that store too.
Yep.
You guys are really gonna like that Gills Gear.
Gills-gear.com, and we're gonna throw in some alcohol for them.
All right.
So we got some. Let's see where we got a bottle of Jack Daniels over here, and we got a bottle of El Padron. So we got some good alcohol we're gonna throw for them.
I noticed Paul hid that away from Hans underneath the table.
That's it.
All right, Hans finding that.
Now, when it comes to we'll come to Manuel and Bobby Ron over there. So Bobby Ron took it home for Ron Street down there. So Manuel is going home today with a Reeling Freedom shirt, and he's also going home with the Daiwa BG 2500 from Armed Anglers. And Ron, you guys won the half-day trip with Bobby Ron.
With Bobby Ron.
So, Bobby Ron, you guys are going to hook up together and get that half-day charter.
Yeah, and we already know that Bobby kills it, so you're going to have a great time out there. Thank you for donating that, Bobby. Thank you for filling in for Ron, too. We didn't want to catch Ebola, so we told Ron to stay home. And, so, all right, thanks, everybody, for being here tonight. As always, everybody, you can go to fishpodnetwork.com, find everything FishPod-related. All of our good feeds, podcasts, all that stuff is in audio form. You can find all that on Google Play, Stitcher, iTunes, SoundCloud, anywhere you can find a podcast. Make sure you give us a subscribe and a like. We got anything else, Paul?
Yeah, well, don't forget, our show is no longer going to be on Thursday nights.
Saturday mornings,
Saturday
8
mornings
to 9.
at 8 a.m.
Now, you can still watch us on Facebook and on the internet. There's going to be a lot of, during the commercials, it's weird. On the radio, you got these breaks and stuff. We're not used to it, so it's going to be we're going to have stuff going on in between those breaks. So definitely check us out on that. You can still interact with us on Facebook. But if you're in your car, you're riding around, whatever.
Or if you're out on the boat. If you're out on the boat,
you can turn on 1040 AM or 1080.
1080,
I believe it is for if you're over by Daytona. So starting up the new year with a new radio show. Looking forward to a lot. Man, we could have never dreamt that we would have this kind of growth with this company in 1 year, and we didn't even think half this stuff that we've done would be possible. And just want to thank everybody that helped us all out with everything for all that. And Paul, been a good year, man.
Been a great year.
I'm looking forward to the radio show. Thank you, everybody, for being on here tonight.
Appreciate it, everybody.
Thanks to all the sponsors, everybody that donated stuff, Reeling Freedom, Gills Gear, everybody here tonight, and we will see you guys this coming Saturday. Not this coming, next Saturday, January 6th, 8 o'clock, 10:40 a.m.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year, folks.
Tight lines.
All right. Man, we stood right in front of this.